I used to eat books.
I have this thing where wait, back up. What? Oh God, Ruby. Episode 3, baby. We're back.
Let's go.
Third
Ladies
time's the
and
charm.
gents, welcome back.
Theme
Welcome
song
back to
gets
the
me
show.
every time.
It really does. Johnny Jed, you are a legend if you're listening right
Do you guys
now.
sing along yet? How we made it to that point?
I
feel
hope so.
Episode 3, you know.
Yeah.
You're getting
it's
a feel for
catchy.
it. You're humming, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
a
not
little,
singing. I guess there's no lyrics.
Yeah.
But.
Might get stuck in your head.
Oh, definitely
It gets stuck in my head.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Anyways.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We've missed you.
We have. It's the Hyper Talkative time. Ugh.
Okay.
Guys, we are struggling doing every other week.
Yeah.
We're not going to lie to you. It is so hard.
Last week we didn't record at all and we went through a drought.
We were talking to each other at lunch today and we were like, this sounds like the podcast.
We were like, why are we podcasting right now?
Yeah.
Someone get the mic set up.
So
that's just how we speak now.
It feels so good to be back in the studio.
Yeah.
Ugh. Our second home.
And
I'm sorry.
But the bright side is this is good for you guys because we're dying without. I mean, I'm acting like we don't talk to each other. It's like
I know.
I haven't talked to.
No, we only talk in the studio.
Can you imagine? It's like we only talk for the podcast. That's
that
how
would
it
be
is.
so bad because we would talk for like 8 hours.
Yeah, but we haven't talked in front of a mic, so that's good for you guys because I feel like there's a lot we have to. Discuss. I'm saying that as if we know what we're going to talk about.
But we don't. This is not a rigged show. We want you all to know. There's been some speculation that we pick out the words ahead of time, but I want you all to know that we literally have wordcounter.net up.
It is.
Like,
and
this is as random as it can get.
I'll take a picture right now if you don't believe
We'll
us.
insert it on the Instagram.
Yeah.
We'll post it. Yeah. But I guess we'll just get right into it with our random word generator. We'll do a little generate action. Conquer. What is something, a fear, something you've been nervous about that you've had to conquer recently? I would really like to know. I have a funny one that's not recent. It's from 2019.
Take it away.
But it's kind of a funny story. So, growing up, I had a very rational fear of glow sticks.
Okay.
Let me explain. So, they just freaked me out because the fact that when you broke it open, like, it's toxic. And they can break so easily. And I had an experience with one where it broke open at the dinner table. I don't know why I had it at the dinner table. And it got all over my napkin and my hands. It didn't even get in my mouth. Like, I was fine, but I was just so nervous because I'm like that type of person. Like, if I swallow a tiny sip of mouthwash, I think that I'm going to die. Like, if it's something that, like, I'm not supposed to eat and I eat the slightest little dot of it, I, like, panic. So the fact that this toxic glowing stuff was on me in my napkin petrified me.
You know, it's funny you say that because I'm the complete opposite.
Well, I have a story about this glow stick. But keep going.
I'm the complete opposite of that.
Yeah.
And I also too have a story, but I want to hear yours first.
You're not afraid of glow sticks?
Well, no. I don't really think you're like, you're not afraid of glow sticks? Like, I don't think that's a normal thing.
You're the complete opposite. No, it's not.
Yeah.
My story is...
Yes, please, take it away.
2019, I went to Firefly Music Festival.
Recently.
Which, if you're not from this area, Firefly is basically like the East Coast version of Coachella.
Yeah.
It's better in my opinion. I'm a Firefly stan. That's for another day. So I went to Firefly in 2019. It was my first music festival. The lineup was insane. It was all of my favorite artists. I was loving life. First night, we go to see Zed, which I love Zed. We were coming off of seeing Panic at the Disco. I was on a high, loving life.
Yes.
Freaking ready to go have a dance party with Zed. My first time in a huge crowd like this.
Right.
And I'm not going to call it a rave because I have people now that would correct me because I don't think that is actually considered a rave compared to what they do. But it was just a huge dance party concert vibes.
Yeah.
But when we get there, I notice there's glow sticks flying up in the air.
Oh my God.
And I was like, nobody told me there was going to be glow sticks at this show. Because people, obviously, it was dark. It was like midnight by the time he started. And so it's dark out. Everyone's just vibing and dancing.
I can't.
And at every beat drop or bass drop or whatever, glow sticks up in the air,
This is such
flying
a random
everywhere.
thing to be afraid of that I can't even be like, you know what, Ruby, like, you're so justified. I'm like, okay. Like they were
no, literally, I know. And we were there. I was trying to get past it. I was like, oh my god, there's glow sticks flying all around me. But I'm enjoying Zed. One comes down and gets stuck in my ponytail. I was like, what just hit me? And I reach up and I pull a glow stick out of my ponytail. And I was like, Ruby,
is there a reason why?
This is your moment to get over this fear. And you know what I did? At the next bass drop, I threw my glow stick and I had fun.
I am so freaking proud of you.
I know.
You touched it.
I know. And I'm not 100% over the fear.
Okay.
But I'm at like an 85.
Is there a reason why you're afraid of them? Or are you just
because the toxic stuff? And like if it breaks, it could like get inside me. I don't know. I just like it freaks.
When I was little, my dad's a fireman. He's the fire chief. To be exact. But every summer the fire company would put on this like festival and it was like fun. It was like a little carnival. There was like food.
Yeah.
They showed off the fire trucks, whatever. And all my siblings and I, all my family, we would all have to work this festival every year. Yeah. And even me as like a young lad, like I would just hang out with my mom.
Yeah.
I want to say I was like 4 or 5, maybe older. I don't know. It was so at some point between birth and elementary school. That's all I know.
No little range there.
I had a glow stick and I was biting on it. I was just gnawing on it.
No.
And it cracked open.
No.
And I can still remember the taste. I had it all over my mouth. It was in my mouth.
You lived my worst nightmare.
My tongue didn't glow, in case you were wondering.
What?
It was just like liquid. It doesn't glow.
That's so fake.
Unless it's in the stick.
What the heck?
It was just like...
That is so fake because when it got on my napkin, it was glowing.
Maybe
it was just neon.
Yeah.
Maybe they also have evolved since you were a kid.
It was just reflective.
Gotcha.
But I ate it. I'm still alive.
That's so
which
scary.
Is good.
That's
to
so
hear.
Scary.
It was like fine.
Oh my god.
I put anything.
No.
I can't say that. There's no right way to phrase this. I eat a lot of things I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
Like I just like those.
I used to eat books.
I have this thing where wait, back up. What? Wait, what did you just say?
I used to eat books. That's how I got so smart. No, literally, we have books that are missing pages, like the cardboardish kind of kids books.
You would like chew
and like swallow and digest books.
And that's probably why you are smart.
I know.
Period.
Yeah.
But I have this thing where if you tell me not to do something, that makes me want to do it even more.
Yeah.
And I think that goes hand in hand with my whole thing that's like, I am also really susceptible
to peer pressure.
She
is.
It's horrible. It's like you tell me to do something, I will do it. You tell me not to do something, that makes me want to do it even more.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, like don't eat glow sticks, don't eat those little packets of little things.
The little like salt or whatever.
It's like
things.
Silicone.
Yeah, you ate those?
No, but I've wanted to.
Oh
and you know what?
God.
Maybe I'll go enjoy one after we record.
This also reminds me of a little funny story that happened to my dad. So back in the day for Christmas one year, we got one of those like crystal growing kits.
Okay.
And
I'm
to
familiar.
make them, you like pour all this stuff in this liquid, and that's like what makes the crystals. I think it's like this like formula that you kind of put together.
Yeah.
And so we were doing it. We had the liquid in this pitcher, and mind you, we didn't use pitchers for water. Like we just got water from the tap.
Water?
Sorry.
Excuse me?
Sorry. We got water from the tap.
Much better.
So I don't know what was going through his head, but this pitcher of crystal formula is sitting on the counter, and it does look like water. And he drank a glass of it.
And you're not supposed to, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I was so young. My mom wasn't home. We had to call poison control.
Are you serious?
He could not stop throwing up.
Oh
it was so bad because that's like toxic.
So okay.
That's probably where my fear spiked, honestly.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's your origin story.
Literally.
That is your fear of toxic
I need to talk
things.
to my therapist about this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know. I was not...
Yeah,
I've never gotten that far as to call poison control.
No, don't drink
I've
the
also never
crystal
thrown up.
water.
Wow.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Dad, if you're listening to this, I apologize for
exposing
you, and also the fact that it was my crystal water that you drank to
that's messed up,
make
Ruby.
that happen. I
know
it really sucks. But going off the topic, is there any like nasty or foods that some people find nasty that you enjoy?
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
on the thing of like you'll eat anything, or also, what's the grossest food you've ever tried? You didn't have to like it.
The one time I saw, I don't know where it was, but it was like a pregnancy craving because I'm also known to eat
weird combos.
Yeah,
no,
like,
me too.
I just eat like a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
I don't think this is weird, okay? But people think it's weird.
Let's see.
I will take chips. I prefer kettle cooked, if you're wondering, and I will dip them in pickle juice. If I have a jar
No, that
of
sounds
pickles,
good.
Thank you.
That sounds so
Thank
good.
you. You hear that, Jess? Yeah, it's not weird.
No, I would totally. Well, you want to know what I did?
What'd you do?
All freshman year of college, chips and peanut butter.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
So good.
But this invention combines the two things that we literally just said. I had peanut butter and pickles on toast.
I've heard of that. Was it good?
No.
It
was like fine. I wasn't like, this is horrible, but I was like, I just wouldn't do this again.
Yeah, I've tried pickles and peanut butter because I was also curious because it's two of my favorite foods, and it just tasted like a pickle with peanut butter on it. Like it wasn't a combo I would
Exactly.
enjoy.
That's exactly how I would describe it. It wasn't like
it just
really
tasted
anything.
like those two things together.
I was underwhelmed.
A weird food combo that my family does. Well, more me and my sister. Bacon on peanut butter toast is like kind of normal because you get the salty and sweet. My sister and I take it a step further and we do eggs on peanut butter toast.
I think you've told me about this before. Yeah.
It sounds kind of gross.
Listen,
but especially
I'd try it.
If you put the three together, layer of peanut butter, some bacon, some scrambled eggs on top, it is so good because you get the salty and the sweet. I love it. Next time you come over, we're trying it.
Okay. We'll put it on the Instagram too.
It's so good.
My boyfriend, Tom Holland.
I literally, when you said that, I was like, wait, who is your boyfriend? I was like, Georgia, you cannot tell me like this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
He is my boyfriend. That's kind of messed up. He
sorry.
eats beans on toast.
Oh,
that's a very
British
thing, and I honestly think I would enjoy that.
Like baked beans? Like what kind of beans?
Yeah, like baked. I think it's baked beans.
I feel like baked beans would be okay. I don't like other beans, but I like baked beans.
I love toast also.
Yes.
I'm a slut for toast.
Everyone talks about when they go through their toast phase. We never leave our toast phase.
Yeah, never. I'm a child.
I've been in my toast phase since I was born.
You know what's the best?
What?
Toast, white toast with butter on it. As soon as it comes out of the toaster, cinnamon sugar.
Yes. Cinnamon toast.
It's so good. I saw a TikTok and it was like, if cinnamon toast has one fan, it's me. If the world is against cinnamon toast, I am against the world.
Bro, I literally would have that as a kid growing up. She would broil it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Nostalgic.
I'm making cinnamon toast for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
I hope you know that.
Period.
Oh, that just unlocked so much, so many feelings inside of me. I just want cinnamon toast right now. And I just had another food I was going to say, and now I can't remember because I'm so distracted by something nasty. And like, I know a lot of people like this, but my cousins are big like fishers. And I'm already I don't like fish, but I like crustaceans.
Okay.
But they had just gone fishing and they got some raw oysters. And literally, they were like, try this raw oyster straight from the ocean, like didn't do anything to it. So I tried it. I swear there was still sand in it.
No.
It was so gross.
Like right out
It was grainy.
Were they, wait, are oysters like real? Like do they breathe? Like are they?
Alive, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
I think, oysters are living. But I think they were probably dead by then because like.
So like you picked up an oyster out of the water, you waited for it to die, and then you ate it?
I don't know. They just brought them home from fishing, and they were like, Ruby, try it. And then I did the slurp thing.
Maybe that's normal. I don't know. I've never had oysters.
Have you ever had mussels? Mm-mm. Mussels are one of my favorite foods ever.
It's funny if you like mussels. It's like, have you ever had mussels like
mussels?
The answer is still no.
Yeah, no.
I've been to the gym. I'm still awaiting my results.
Yeah, shout out to Jess, our trainer.
Yeah.
She's really... I've only been to the gym with her once, but she's keeping me fit.
I tweeted once, and I said the only reason that I am going to the gym is that so I can open a fresh jar of pickles. And I'm not kidding.
That's so fair.
They're hard to open, Ruby.
That is so fair.
And for what?
It's no good reason. I guess it keeps it fresh, and like that's a good thing. But in the grand scheme of things, the way pickles are made is by sitting in jars in your basement, so they don't even need to stay fresh.
Please just make it a little bit looser.
Literally,
please.
You know what I always do?
What do you always do?
I use the hair tie. And I'll, like, if there's something I can't open, I'll like wrap my hair tie around it, and then it like makes a grip.
I've never heard
works
about
like
that.
50% of the time, but the 50% that it does work,
I will be doing that.
Take a video when you try it.
Okay.
I don't know. Don't quote me. Like, don't get mad at me if it doesn't work for you.
I will get mad at you, and I will quote you. I will say,
okay,
Ruby Mundock is canceled. She lied. Fake.
Look. I apologize.
This goes back to you tell me not to do something and it makes you want to do it even more.
Literally, I told you about my hair tie trick, and now you're
what
probably
a horrible
craving
trait to have. I am.
That is a horrible trait. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. Well, we all have horrible traits.
Yeah,
we all have horrible traits.
I think we all have horrible traits.
Should we just bring up our red flags list?
I think we should.
Should we just do it now?
Guys, listen. Ruby and I have a collection of
lists
on our phone, but not like to-do lists, grocery store lists. We have those, but we're talking like really obscure lists.
Yeah.
And one of them that we have created is a list of our red flags.
We were gonna do this in a separate thing, but then we looked like shit.
Yeah. And I'm so sorry if you saw our Instagram and you saw me editing a video.
It's not ever
that
being
is in the
posted.
garbage. You will never be seeing that. The angle was not cute. But we're just going to cover it now.
We're still going to give you the content. So both of us made a list of our top 5 red flags about ourselves.
Yeah, we're just choosing to roast each other.
And ourselves, it's a growing process.
Absolutely. We've learned a lot. Lots of self-reflection was done.
So
Ruby,
we're going to go.
Why don't you start us off?
Yeah, we're going to start at the 5th and work our way down to the worst.
Yes.
My 5th one is I cannot digest gluten.
Wow.
So it's like kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's in the works, this process, because I kind of think I'm faking myself out. I've been trying to reintroduce it in small amounts.
Slowly.
And it's working. I don't know. I'll keep everyone posted. I don't know whether
she'll keep everyone posted on her gluten journey.
I don't know if I'm ignoring the truth
or
ignoring the falseness.
That is so
What's the opposite of truth?
Deep. False.
But like the fake?
This
truth?
Truth.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm
true or false. I'm ignoring
the falseness. Georgia, let's go to your number 5.
My number 5 is that I am a June Gemini.
That is such... I can't. Every time you bring it up.
The way I justify it is my boyfriend, Tom Holland, is also a June Gemini.
As a June Cancer, disrespect.
Okay. Ouch. You just had to stab me.
Sorry, but June Cancers are elite.
But I think the thing about Geminis is there's 2 kinds of Geminis. And I think I'm the good kind. Right?
Sure.
Wow. Wow. Moving on.
I'm just not a fan of Geminis in general because I have PTSD from college. And let me go on this tangent really fast.
All right, period.
Let me go on this tangent. When I was in college...
when I was in college.
When I was a freshman at Westchester University, for those of you who don't know, I transferred to Millersville this past semester.
Yay!
Woohoo! I was at Westchester, and my friend Dylan, who I know listens to this podcast.
Hi, Dylan.
Hello, Dylan. Dylan was in a class, like an astrology class.
Oh, that's cool.
That talked about, obviously, like horoscopes and stuff like that, and like your horoscope signs. Yeah. And he came back one day, and we were hanging out in his dorm, and he was like, Ruby... Because I'm a very self-proclaimed Cancer. Like, I am a Cancer.
She is.
And he was like, Ruby, today we learned that something was different with, like, the universe and the stars and something. And so, like, the ones that you usually see, like, the date ranges are actually not true when you actually look at, like, the real science.
I remember that. Yeah.
And he told me, according to how, like, the actual true stuff, you're a Gemini.
I remember seeing everyone flipping out about this on Twitter.
And I was like... You cannot tell me that. I had an identity crisis because I have been identifying as a Cancer my whole life, and I've accepted it. I've embraced it. Like I am a Cancer.
And to have that stripped away from you,
I know.
How
and
dare you, Dylan? How dare you?
For them to call me a Gemini of all.
All right. Okay. Well, maybe not go that far.
And literally, anytime I would see them or horoscopes would be brought up, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Ruby's a Gemini," and it literally made me
triggered,
so angry.
Wow.
I just had to release that.
Yeah.
I am a Cancer.
I'm not sure what to say. There was a bit of Gemini slander there.
What are your
I'm choosing to move forward.
What are your other signs? Like your rising and your moon. I'm just curious. Okay, we're going to look at our charts really fast. Go to your chart. Georgia is a Sun Gemini, a Leo moon, and a rising Taurus.
Which I've talked to my roommate, Jess, once again. So many Jess name drops.
I know.
And she says that that's what makes me accurate. Like, that's what's accurate about it, is the fact that
it is so
my
true.
moon and my rising.
You do give me low-key Leo energy. I'm not going to lie to you.
I give you Leo energy.
Those are like 3 of my least favorite signs. But CoStar thinks we're really compatible because anytime we look at our horoscopes together, it's like, you guys are great. I
also think that the thing about my chart and whatever is like, you look at it and you're like, ooh, red flag. Yeah. But you have a conversation with me and you're like, oh, okay.
Green flag.
She's cool.
Yeah. You just have a lot of, you're very extroverted. And I feel like that is brought out with the Gemini and the Leo. I don't know much about Tauruses. I am a Cancer sun, obviously.
Yes.
I am a, my Virgo is my moon sign, and I'm a rising Pisces. And basically, to sum it up, for each thing, like moon, sun, rising, whatever the most emotional sign is, that's what I am.
Which is on brand. That is so on brand.
Sorry for that tangent about signs.
Not sorry. That's what this whole podcast is about.
That's true. I don't know why I'm apologizing. Number 4 is I am a regular user of the Chick-fil-A Rewards app.
There it is. Wow.
I don't stand for anything that they support.
Good.
I am pro LGBTQ plus community. I'm an ally. I will always stand with the LGBTQ plus community.
But you have the Chick-fil-A app,
Their chicken is
Ruby.
So good. I'm sorry. And I think
it's subpar.
Stop. I think of it as I'm scamming them. Because if I do go, I'm getting free stuff,
so you're not
and
paying.
then I get free food. So then it's like, ha ha ha.
She's got it thought out, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm like, you're making my food, but I don't have to pay for. Which, okay, that sounds so mean. Like, I want the employees to get paid fairly, but like, I'm not giving you my money.
Yeah.
Like the corporation, no.
Yeah. You gotta think about it in the grand scheme of things.
That's how I justify it.
Yeah. I don't think Chick-fil-A is that good, sue me. I think it's good. I like it, but the line is always so freaking long, and I'm like, I'm not waiting in this for chicken. That's like, okay.
I think the thing is, also at Westchester, our dining halls were so bad, but we had a Chick-fil-A that took meal swipes.
Yeah.
So I literally ate it for every single meal. Yeah. So it has a special place in my heart.
Okay.
After I came back from Westchester, I could not eat it for like 4 months because I'd eaten it so much, but now I'm back on the Chick-fil-A train, and I'm sorry. Hate me if you want. Georgia?
My number 4 is I can't tell the difference between romantic and platonic affection. But you know what? I think that we can move on.
I think we can move on.
What is left to be said?
What is love?
Nothing.
Nope. Oh. Number 3 for me is I have an Audi belly button. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm so insecure about it.
What?
People make fun of it.
That's mean.
And also, first off, I can never get my belly button pierced. Not that I would really want to. It's not my vibe. But if the opportunity presented itself, I can't.
I guess you couldn't.
2, when I get pregnant someday, that thing is going to pop out so much.
The visual.
I know. It's literally going to go.
You can like play with it a little.
Ew. No. Moving on. I can't think about it anymore, else I'll cry.
That's mean that people make fun of you.
I know.
Hey, there's a select number of you.
That's true. It's rare.
Yeah. So you're rare, Ruby.
Yeah, rare. I'm an Audi and a left-handed person.
Period.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're left-handed?
Add that to the list. Anyways, Georgia, let's move on to your number 3.
I unironically wear denim on denim.
She's wearing it right now.
Listen, I'm not ashamed.
You should not be ashamed.
People have built me up to be ashamed, but I have stood my ground for the most part.
And you know what?
What?
People praise Brittany and Justin.
Yeah.
For those looks.
That's what they always say. They're always like, Georgia, I see you're rocking the Brittany and Justin look. Yes, I am.
She is.
And I'm killing it.
They were icons.
I will not let
No.
the people hinder my fashion sense.
As you should not.
I will continue to wear denim on denim.
Period.
Lock me up in jail.
Rock it.
Thanks, Ruby.
You rock it.
Take it away.
Number 2, speaking of clothing.
I thought we were on 3.
That was your number 3. I already did mine. Get with the program.
Oh my God, I'm so behind.
Number 2 for me is I tend to dress like a soccer mom, unironically.
Yeah.
Like the white upper class suburban
It's true.
Connecticut.
It's true.
I'm not upper class. I'm not a mom. I'm not in the
You're
suburbs.
not a mom? What?
Shocker. I'm not in Connecticut yet. And I love that rich country club aesthetic.
Club, yeah.
It's manifesting.
It is.
It was me in a past life.
Yep. I truly believe
Put me on a
that's
tennis
true.
court. I can't play, but I will look the part.
Period.
Georgia, number 2. We've already been over this one.
Yes, this is... I already said this, but number 2, I'm very... I can't say this
She's very
word.
susceptible.
Thank you, Ruby. Why can't I say that?
I don't know. That's your red flag.
I
Forget
can't
about being susceptible
speak.
to peer pressure.
My red flag is I can't speak.
You don't know how to say susceptible.
But that word to peer pressure, listen, I already talked about it. We don't need to go into detail.
No.
That's how it is. Don't don't trial it with me, though.
Look, peer pressure made this podcast happen.
True.
Because all of our friends.
I'm opening up about it. Please don't take advantage of me. Thanks.
Stop.
Because I know someone is going to.
That's so true. Number 1 for me, we actually hit on this a lot in episode 2. So go back and listen if you haven't. So I'm just going to breeze through it. But I listen to 6ix9ine unironically. Moving on.
If you have any questions, just listen to the last
2.
episode.
Georgia. Oh, this is so bad.
Stop. Once again, the media, the people have built me to be ashamed of this one. But guess what, Ruby? I'm not.
I am.
My number 1 red flag, I use light mode.
It's so gross.
Sue me. Lock me up in jail. I don't care.
It's so gross. Georgia.
Sorry I want to brighten my day. Sorry I want to have light in my life, Ruby. You know what? And if that's a crime and you want to throw me in jail, do it. I don't care. I am a light mode stan. I know there are people who will stand with me. If you use light mode, hit me up, hit my line. We are starting a movement, ladies and gentlemen, because I know there are more of us out there.
Justice
we are
for
small,
light mode.
But we are mighty.
Oh my God. Dark mode supremacy. You know that you agree with me here. No, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh my God, Georgia, light mode. I can't. That's so...
I don't know why. Honestly, I do
have to say, I was late on the dark mode train. I was skeptical, but then I tried it and I was like,
I just don't like it.
I don't know what it is about it that I do like. I love it. Maybe it's because I have a dark heart. That's not true.
No comment.
No comment. I'm a Cancer. I don't have a dark heart.
And it all comes back to astrology.
It really does. Speaking of astrology, you know what that word makes me think of?
What?
Stromboli.
Period.
Astromboli. Astrology. I think that the people deserve to know that Georgia and I have become regulars at the Sugar Bowl, which is our campus's local pizza parlor. Georgia, favorite thing on the menu? Hit me with it.
Chicken tenders.
And fries.
The
last 2 Wednesdays in a row.
We've shared it.
Chicken tenders, fries, a nice ice cold Coke.
I know, that's right.
Boom. Shout out to Justin Bradley and his cheeseburger sub.
Yeah, shout out. Mm-hmm. He goes feral for those. Never had it,
really
but he speaks very highly of it. So,
have you ever had a real Philly cheesesteak?
Yes.
I haven't.
It was what?
I know.
That's very off-brand for you.
Really?
I think.
Well,
because usually, and maybe this is just me being...
It's because I'm a Pittsburgh fan.
I was just going to say, but you like the Phillies.
That's true.
But I was going to say that usually, like, people who are really into sports, really into especially Phillies, like,
the cheesesteaks.
Just like the cheesesteaks.
See,
also.
for me, my Phillies food of choice is Shake Shack. Because they have that.
I love Shake Shack.
Yeah, I know. It's so good.
I love Shake Shack.
But you know what my kind of... Actually, that's a lie. I've had one, but it wasn't in Philadelphia. It was just at, like a pizza place here. So, like, it wasn't real. But a cheesesteak is the kind with, like, the red sauce on it, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I prefer a cheesesteak hoagie. And I found out the hard way that there's a difference. Cheesesteak hoagie is just cheese and steak and, like, lettuce, tomato, onions, mayo.
Uh-huh.
So good. Cheesesteak is, like, the red sauce and the steak.
Okay.
And so I went to a pizza place and I was like, yo, give me a cheesesteak, thinking it would be the hoagie. I get it. And... oh, I forgot about this. They put Cheese Whiz on it. Like the spray cheese. Ooh, it was so gross.
No.
It was so gross. So I'm sorry if I offended any Philly people, but no.
She's not a fan.
Cheesesteak hoagies, Pharrell.
When you're talking about a long sandwich with meat in it, do you call it a sub or do you call it a hoagie?
I call it a sub.
Thank God. Thank God. I know we just pissed off a bunch of Philly people.
I'm not an imbecile. I'm not a Wawa stan.
Oh, I'm not a Wawa stan either. Sheetz,
Sub, Nation.
And Italian Ice. If you think otherwise, I don't want to hear it.
All of the Philly fans just tuned out.
Yeah, they're done.
They're all water ice.
I can name at least 5 people who just unsubscribed.
They're all Wawa hoagies. No.
Jail.
Literally, Sheetz appetizers.
They're mac and cheese bites. Do I need to say anything more?
No. And
you let me know when Wawa has mac and cheese bites.
Period. And just an app platter.
Yeah.
Because last time I checked, they didn't.
None of those.
And let me be honest here.
She's being honest here.
Unpopular opinion. Hot take. I think I'm going to get slander. Sheetz fries are my favorite fries of any place.
Curly fries or regular fries?
They're regular fries. It's so weird.
Let me take a minute to digest
Even
this.
over like McDonald's, even over Wendy's, Arby's, a pizza place. Sheetz fries.
I have an issue where I can't rank things, which is ironic because I do it anyways.
Yeah, you have like 18,000 lists ranking things.
Listen, they don't need to know. But especially when it's like food or movies or TV shows, like I have an issue. So I don't know that I agree with you, but I will admit I do love their fries, especially their curly fries.
I need to have their curly fries.
You haven't?
I don't even know if I've ever had them.
They're so good. Their
so fries,
good.
They're just so, I love how thin they are.
They are some of my favorite fries, though, I will say.
They're so good. And growing up, after church on Sundays, they'd be my parents would be like, where do you want to go get lunch?
Sheetz.
It's a restaurant.
Yup.
It's more than a gas station.
Right.
Sheetz is our shome.
Oh my gosh. It's more than a gas station. Sheetz is our shome.
Sheetz sponsor us.
Slap that on a t-shirt.
Sponsor us. Stop. Please sponsor us. What was that?
I don't know. Yeah, I also like their snack wraps.
Yeah, I never had one, but I've heard they're so good.
Okay, we're going after this. But the thing is, and Jess and I always say this, is remember McDonald's? Oh my God.
No, what's that, Georgia? Can you please remind me?
Remember McDonald's snack wraps?
Yeah.
Those were banger.
Yeah.
I think about them every day.
Sometimes
they took them away. Soon.
What?
Oh my God, I'm speaking like a sim. Sooo, do you play Sims? Sooo.
Yeah.
I'm really good at it. Anyways, not relevant.
Oh.
What?
I have so much to say about Sims really fast.
Go.
I don't play it to play it. I play it to build stuff, and I use the cheat code Motherload, and it gives you tons of money.
I'm quite familiar.
Yeah.
If you play
what are you doing?
The game, like you make money through your Sims, what do you have to prove?
Literally.
Why are you doing that?
Nothing.
Just use the freaking cheat code.
And build your mansions. I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Sheetz. Snack wraps.
Yeah, so McDonald's got rid of the snack wraps. Horrible time in my life. It still continues to be because they have no plan of bringing them back. It's whatever. But Jess and I always say that the Sheetz snack wraps are like a good substitution if you get it with the crispy chicken
and
the ranch.
Last thing I'll say, does Wawa have that? No.
Hell no.
No.
This is a Wawa hate fan. Okay. I shouldn't say that.
We shouldn't say that. Like, their hoagies are okay.
Yeah. Their hoagies?
Their hoagies are good. The bread is good. But but in the grand scheme of things, I will take Sheetz any day.
Yeah.
I will take Sheetz any day.
Yeah. Whether you love Wawa or whether you love Sheetz, we love you.
Speak for yourself.
But we are also
judging you.
And we will fight you a little bit.
We will.
But at the end of the day,
our
differences is what makes us strong, what makes us powerful. And damn it, there's something to be said about that.
I'm crying. That was so deep.
What a time.
What a time to be alive. Tommy, I'm listening to you. I'm thinking of you. Anyways, so what we started on Conquer.
Wow.
And we ended on snack wraps and Sheetz versus Wawa. Wow.
That's good.
That was a lot.
Excellent.
Honestly.
It was a lot, but it was so little. I feel like we've been talking for 5 minutes.
Right?
I hope you feel like you've been listening for 5 minutes.
The fact that we covered so much.
Yeah.
We covered our lists. How did we do that?
We're wizards.
We're wizards.
I was going to say magic.
Wizards.
Listen. But Wizards puts a picture in your mind of me and Ruby in Wizards hats.
That's going to be an out of context photo.
That's what I want. So I say magic, you're like, okay. I say wizards.
Boom.
We got capes,
wizards.
we got hats, we got magic wands, which is why I changed it. We're wizards.
No, Ron, no. There must be another way.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
Not me. Not Hermione.
You.
Anyways, you should listen and follow us on social media at Hyper Talkative at Hyper Talkative Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, at Hyper Talkative on Twitter. We also post a lot of hot takes and unpopular opinions on our Twitter.
It's true.
We've been posting a lot of this is a blank Stan account or this is a blank hate account. So go through, tweet us your unpopular opinions, please,
and fight us if you disagree. Let's get into a Twitter fight.
Yeah, let's do it. That will get us in the news. That'll get us trending. Please, someone fight us so we can gain views.
We also have a link tree where you can find all of the links to all of our social medias, including a bit of merch. That's right. Merchandise, Ruby.
Redbubble.com.
If you don't follow us on Instagram, first of all, what are you doing? Second,
here's what you got to do. Click that link tree. All the streaming sites right there. Listen on every single one.
Yes.
Scroll down a little. Check out our website. Read a little bit about us.
Read
the blog post.
Look at some silly images.
Step 3. Click the Redbubble link. Go shop Hyper Talkative. We've got some cute stickers.
Get yourself some badges. Get yourself some phone cases. Get yourself some magnets.
Period. And just
Did
so you
that
guys
rhyme a
know.
little?
No. We are in the works of getting some sweatshirts and t-shirts out soon as well.
But we are quite enjoying wearing our sweatshirts and t-shirts and making you all very angry. It's very thrilling.
We're so toxic.
We're evil. Mwahaha.
On that
evil
note.
Wizards.
Plot twist.
On that note.
Thanks so much for listening.
It's been a blast.
It always is. Stop. We didn't even plan that.
We never do.
Nope. I guess we'll see you guys soon.
Catch you on the flippity flop. Flippity flip.
Peace be with you.
And with you. Hyper Talkative Podcast is brought to you by us. Just us.
Unless you want to sponsor us. Wink, wink.
Hyper Talkative is recorded at the Candy Factory Co-working and Social Club in downtown Lancaster.
Our theme music was done by help from Johnny Jed Music, and the show is recorded, edited, and published by Georgia Hall and Ruby Murdoch.